What if I told you Apple is planning on releasing a product that could potentially make the Apple Watch obsolete? Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, right? Right? Something even smaller, even more discreet than Apple Watch. Something that could almost invisibly track your vitals, your sleep, your health data. Something that can control future products like Apple Vision, glasses, and more. Something that looks like a normal piece of jewelry, but definitely isn't. This is about the Apple Ring, Apple's next big secret. Now, obviously, right, something like Apple Vision Pro or iPhone are the front runners for Apple's attention, but here's an important detail. Apple is a big company. I know, that's the understatement of the year. But I don't just mean they make lots of money and employ lots of definitely children to build their products and sell lots of iPhones. What I'm saying before I get myself in trouble is they are massive, big company. The biggest. Never seen a bigger company. Just the biggest company. Huge. Apple's footprint, without taking into account their many acquired entities and secret sub-companies, is absolutely enormous. And this size means Apple is able to devote entire teams of people to products and product lines that, well, may never see the light of day. That is, of course, until they do. And this project, the Apple Ring, well, Apple has had something like this in their back pocket for quite a while now, and the company has also wanted to expand its wearable market outside of Apple Watch for just as long. So a smart ring made by Apple is the logical next step. Now humor me, if this were a thing, right? If Apple was in fact working on some sort of super secret, super smart Apple Ring, and filing patents for said super secret, super smart Apple Ring, they would probably be filing those patents under some sort of alias. Like a secret company name, keep it on the DL, like a supervillain in a Marvel movie, right? Yeah. Nope. They just did it as them, the fruit company, winning a patent for a ring accessory in 2020 to control content presented on future virtual reality glasses and/or headset. Yeah, so to those of you yet to be initiated into all of this nonsense, into the enormity of Apple and Apple's secrecy, this is Patently Apple, a website that is there to just exist to track patents filed by the big fruit company. There are a lot. They get filed constantly. This website tries to keep an eye on all of them. And before we can even begin to discuss what a smart ring by Apple could potentially do, could potentially be, we kinda gotta talk about the elephant in the room. I hear ya, but Jern, if we've known about this patent and possible Apple smart ring since 2020, why tell us now? Yeah, this is where a lot of important details collide. We are telling you about this now because the next few months and years is a very important time for things like these, smart rings that is. In fact, Apple's biggest competitor, Samsung, is planning to launch the Galaxy Ring at their Unpacked event in late July, only a few months away. And the guys and gals over at Samsung know exactly what they're doing because shit is about to get real. According to a global market research company, Business Research Insights, the smart ring market is expected to grow from $20 million to $197 million in the next 8 years. What started off as some sort of niche product is about to be thrust right into the mainstream. And for a company like Apple, whose mantra under the guidance of Tim Cook has always been, be best, not first, Samsung couldn't have given them a better gift. Let Samsung and other companies do the hard work of warming customers up to the idea of a smart ring, and then come in swinging with a certified ecosystem-built, walled garden-approved Apple Ring. Now, if only Apple made a smart toothbrush too! Oh wait, they kinda don't have to. Looks like our friends over at Lifein already did. And it's right in this box. Before we go into even more details about Apple Ring, how about we look at this toothbrush from today's sponsor, Lifein. I know you probably skip away from sponsor segments, but I'm trying to save your life here. Even calling the Lifein Wave a toothbrush is almost an understatement because it is the best toothbrush I have ever used, ever. Built with a crazy intuitive app in mind, the Lifein Wave can be customized for everything from vibration strength oscillation speed, and more, including power settings and vibration timers. We are talking 60-degree oscillation and vibration at the same time. Combine all that with the Wave's high-tech magnetic charging cable, you've probably seen that before, super premium brush heads for every type of clean you want to feel, and this is one of the fanciest toothbrushing experiences money can buy without taking all your money. So do me and your mouth a favor, click the link in the description below to snag your own Lifen Wave today and treat your teeth. And of course, a huge thanks to Lifen for sponsoring this episode. Crazy impressive you got me to talk about a toothbrush. Now that we are on the same page and you can see a few moves ahead on the big business chessboard, I have something I would like to show you. This coming from ET News, Apple has been hard at work speeding up development on a wearable smart ring that features built-in health tracking capabilities. And as far as I can tell, this rumor definitely tracks because just last November, Apple won a patent for an NFC system built specifically for smart rings. In case you couldn't tell, the wheels are turning. As Apple has been steadily issuing smart ring related patents for years, it seems that advanced development for commercialization is imminent. This coming from an industry insider and reported by ET News. And yeah, we get it, there are other smart rings out there, but when you consider the ecosystem that Apple has already and has been building for, I don't know, say forever, this makes so much sense that it hurts. Not only does Apple have some of the most advanced health-related wearable tech in the consumer space, advanced health-related wearable tech, mind you, that has saved countless lives already, and tech that alone would dominate a smart ring market. But when you read that patent from November and notice Apple also intends for that NFC tech to be used as a tracker/controller for something like Vision Pro, now we are really on to something. Knowing all this stuff right now, the fact that we're trying to walk you through here is almost like we are walking you into the kitchen to watch Tim cook. Whether an Apple Ring comes out as a health-focused biomonitor or an advanced accessibility level controller for Vision Pro, one thing is for certain, and that is Apple doesn't do half-assed stuff. At least, not anymore. Humor me again. Let's consider, just for a second, the current state of the rest of the, smart ring market. Other than the random stuff that pops up from shady adjacent companies, there's just one major reputable player right now, and that is Oura. You've probably heard of them by now, or you haven't. That doesn't really matter. The point is, the war at this stage would easily be won by, well, not only Samsung, but especially Apple. In only a few months' time, we're going to see Samsung's first entry into the smart ring market. And with that reaction, we will then see if Apple deems it worth it to take their next secret project into the light. The Apple Ring might just be enough to convince everyone that doesn't wear an Apple Watch to track their health data or control devices around them to do exactly that. But this time with something that looks a lot like a normal ring.